This is a story, a fantastically true story, from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives: citizen, communist, and counter-spy, and who has now revealed for the first time his secret files concerning not only his own activities, but also the current activities of other counter-espionage agents. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. This week, Herbert Philbrick brings you the story of a daring communist attempt to deliver our atomic secrets to red scientists. Keep it natural. Keep moving, Philbrick. You haven't seen a thing. Just a piece of string on the gear shift. A few years ago, it would have meant nothing. Or was it 1,000 years ago? The years before a piece of string was a signal to meet Jerry Dressler of the FBI.
Morning, comrade.
Oh, Comrade Prentice. The language school closed this morning? Do you want me to drive you someplace?
No, this will do.
Well, it's lucky you caught me.
Why?
Well, I mean, I'd have been hard for the party to find today. I've got a lot of new advertising accounts to call on.
Effective immediately. All personal interests are suspended.
That's pretty short notice. I might be able to cancel some of my business, but...
All personal business. There'll be no discussion about it. This is a party emergency.
Oh. What's the nature of this emergency? That is, if I'm entitled to know.
You are not? Here. Memorize this face. Comrade Rita Houts. 2 days ago, she arrived in this city with something of extreme value to the party. Unfortunately, the party has lost contact with this young lady.
Well, what's my mission? What does the party want me to do?
Your mission is the same as every other cell member. Search for her, find her.
Well, any habits, any places she might frequent that will help in identifying her?
On the back of the photo, comrade, you will find a complete personal history. Her habits, preferences, interests. When you memorize them, destroy the photo.
The item she's in possession of, well, is it anything that might aid in identifying her?
All the curious Comrade Herb needs to know that it is important. It's top priority. Do I make myself clear?
I'm sorry, comrade. I'm not behaving with proper communist discipline.
I've already made note of that. To contact this woman, notify me immediately.
Signal? No, and neither did Comrade Prentice. He collects old string.
Do you suspect anything?
No, I don't think so. We safe here?
Yeah, I've got men posted.
I thought I saw 2 knots in the string. I mean, this is urgent?
Top priority. Herb, has anyone in the party mentioned the name Rita Houts?
She's in town, but the party doesn't know where. We've all been ordered to search for her.
Well, then you should know she's hired a stooge as a bodyguard. The Comrade Leon Thorson.
It seems she has something of extreme value to the party.
Herb, she has a sample of one of our latest radioactive elements, plutonium.
That's an isotope, isn't it?
Stolen from the laboratory where she works. Herb, what do you know about isotopes?
Oh, casual reading. Isotopes are little pellets, aren't they? Innocent looking, but dangerous, usually shielded with lead.
Right. Do you know what a Röntgen is?
Yeah, vaguely. It's some kind of measure of radioactivity. A person can stand so many Röntgens in so much time. Isn't that about it?
Yeah, that's about it. Herb, we know where Rita is. We watched her steal the isotope and we followed her. We've got a stakeout on the house.
You let her steal the isotope?
It's a calculated risk. She's only a part of a nationwide communist attempt on our atomic secrets. They've gone all out, Herb. It involves other laboratories and other projects. You see, at this point, we can't tip our hand by arresting just one spy. We've got to wait until we can get them all.
No wonder Comrade Prentice was so anxious to keep in touch with this gal.
We're worried about that, too. This is a specialized job.
But look, I've got a legitimate reason for going to that stakeout. Party business.
Yeah, I'm considering that. It would be a break. With you, we could attempt several things we couldn't risk before. There's one drawback. You're not experienced with nuclear substances.
Isotopes are nearly always enclosed in lead shields, aren't they?
That's right. And a lead pig. You see, Rita could leave it exposed whenever she leaves the house. She probably does. It's an ideal booby trap. A tiny pellet that would kill anybody who stands near it.
What? With a Geiger counter?
All right, Herb. You've got your Geiger counter. There's something nearby that's radioactive. It's harmless. Find it.
Okay.
Impregnated.
I got a reading of 50 Röntgens.
Now you can stand that for hours. When it gets up to 300, your limit is 5 minutes.
How near do you have to be to the isotope to get a reading like that?
About 6 feet. Any closer than that, you'd only last for seconds.
Okay. What do you need?
A check that the isotope is actually in Rita's house. And we need its exact location.
5 minutes, 300 Röntgens.
You better get going, Herb. Her address is 860 Sheldon Street.
Right.
Herb. Good luck.
Thanks, Jerry. Rita. Where's your street map, Philbrick?
Are you sure it's safe to leave it in the house?
It'll kill anybody that touches it. How safe? Oh, there's somebody in the car there.
They noticed you, Philbrick. What'd they say? Are they suspicious? You've left the house, but is this a commie trap? You can't do your job sitting here, and you can't do it without taking chances. Hide the car, Philbrick, and while they're gone, get into that house. Your communist friends have taught you a lot of tricks, haven't they? Now you're leading a fourth life. Burglar. 5 years in prison if you're caught. A new one for the police. A burglar without a motive. 110 Roentgens. Dressler was right. It's out of the lead pig. Now, careful, don't stumble into it. You can't get closer than 6 feet. You can't feel a thing, Philbrick. And yet the cells of your body are dying just a little faster than they can be replaced. 170, 185, 195. The higher it reads, the faster they die. "300 Roentgens, Philbrick. Get the location of the isotope, then get out." You've had a maximum exposure. You've located the isotope. Get out of the room, Philbrick. Quick, quick. Find some way to shield yourself. Get something between you and that isotope. "200 Roentgens. You can't see it, you can't feel it, but you're being exposed, Philbrick, to a deadly nuclear bombardment. Your 5 minutes are almost up. You're allowed 300 Roentgens, and you've had over 400. You're still getting half that much. How long can your body take it, Philbrick? When is it too late? How much radiation can you absorb, Philbrick? When does the dose become fatal? You're no use to anyone dead. How long are you gonna wait?
Do you think Comrade Prentice can trace the call?
And what if he can? We used to payphone blocks from here.
We're taking too many risks. You know what the party does to traitors?
Well, are we going to stand here absorbing radiation? Get the pig. $100,000, Leon. It's a bargain to the party at twice that much.
Not if they can steal it for nothing.
Nobody's going to steal it while we're here.
That's what I'm getting at. We're not always here, comrade.
That's the only way it can be moved, shielded by 50 pounds of lead. You can't hide that in your pocket. Carry that with us and we'd have the FBI on us before we went a mile. Every agent in the country is looking for that isotope. We continue according to my plan. When we leave the house, we take it out of the pig.
And if a party member finds it?
If they do, I hope they pass it from hand to hand.
All right, comrade. You're the expert.
You can cut the comrade routine. The party lost a member when they arranged for me to steal this. It's going to cost them $100,000 to get it. And once they pay, they can have Karl Marx, and I'll toss in the ghosts of Lenin and Stalin, too.
No wonder the party called this an emergency. But $100,000 won't stop them. Not with the isotope worth months of time saved in atomic research. They'd spend $1 million. or even 1,000,000 lives.
All right. Do it your way, as long as I get paid.
As long as you protect me, you'll get your money.
Okay. Now, how about fixing us something to eat?
Sit down, Herb. You were in there for 22 minutes. What was the Geiger counter reading?
I went up to 420 Roentgens for just a few seconds. The rest of the time, it was 200 average exposure.
200 Roentgens, third of an hour. It's all right. You're under the safe minimum. The gardener over there is one of our men. We signaled for him to stop you, but you pulled away too quickly.
Stop me?
The party's got her address. She made the mistake of writing to a friend.
When'll they learn commies don't have friends? Hey, was I seen?
No, but we thought they'd trap you in there. No, I can't understand it. The party should be there by now.
It's not as simple for them as you think. I overheard something. Rita has deviated. Yeah, that's why she broke contact. She wants $100,000 for that isotope.
What? Well, then maybe we've still got time while they collect the money. Here's something you've seen before. Suppose our government wanted the Soviet scientists to have an isotope. Not plutonium, but perhaps something that would lead them up a blind alley.
You're going to give them an isotope?
Espionage is a strange game, Herb. They pay their money, but they don't always get a bargain. Herb, this pig contains an isotope. It's just as deadly as the one over there, but scientifically it's worthless. If a switch can be made, it'll cost the communists months of fruitless research.
Yeah. I've never handled an isotope before.
You're not going to. You've had your Roentgen limit. I'm sending an FBI agent in.
What if he gets caught? You said this was connected with other commie attempts.
Yeah, it's a gamble. If an FBI agent is spotted on this case, it will jeopardize our entire counterplan.
Well, then, I volunteer.
Can't accept it. 4-2. Go ahead. Check. The party accepted Rita's terms. A meeting has been arranged.
Car just pulled up across the street.
They've got the house under surveillance.
Jerry, then you can't send an agent in there. You can't take the chance.
It'll be just as risky for you, Herb.
No. If they catch me, I'm just a meddling commie, just a comrade who refused to obey orders. Okay, Jerry. I'll take over the watch for a while.
All right, Herb.
Hey, wait a minute, look.
Oh, they're leaving to close the deal.
Yeah. The comrade's not going with him.
Oh, he's going to stay out there and watch the house. I imagine Rita warned them about her little booby trap.
Hey, Jerry, I can get in the back way.
Herb, remember, you've already been exposed to radiation.
How much more can I take?
Not more than another minute at over 300 Roentgens. Carlson, the gardener over there, can see through their windows from his stakeout. Now, the tongs are on the bookcase near the front door. And Herb, when you get through over there, you better stop by County Hospital. We'll have a specialist check you over.
Hey, Jerry, you're going to scare me out of this. You know, I'm not the hero type. With that FBI tag, there won't be any chance of mixing up the two lead shields. Assume it's in the same spot, Philbrick. Check every inch of the way. You can't feel it, you've got to depend on the Geiger counter. Remember, only 1 minute at over 300 Roentgens. 185, 190, 195. Different from last time. You've got less than a minute left, Philbrick. Come on, get hold of the isotope. Make the switch. Your time's running out. You're being exposed to double radiation. Careful, you can't afford a mistake.
Any tricks, comrade, and the deal's off.
You've got your money. All I want is the isotope. In the pig.
Get him!
Comrade Herb.
So it's a comrade. I warned you about tricks.
This is no trick. He had no right to be here.
I followed them here, comrade.
The instructions were that you would contact me when you located her. I warned you about party discipline.
Yeah, but I couldn't reach you. So I came on into the house to look around. You yourself told me how important this was.
What did you find here?
Nothing.
He knows nothing about this?
Absolutely nothing.
Can I believe you, comrade? Probably not. But there's a simple way to find out. Do me a favor, won't you, comrade? Just a simple test to settle an argument.
Well, sure, but I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
We'll see if you do. There's a small bowl on the table in the next room. Bring it to me, please.
The FBI pig. It's in there, sitting on the table. Stall, Philbrick.
Well?
I don't understand. You said it was some kind of test?
Just bring me the bowl. That one, right there.
Bring her the bowl, comrade.
You said you were no hero, Philbrick. Make a break for it. When they see the pig... The FBI. Dressler. They got the pig. The job's done. But it doesn't help you, Philbrick. When you touch that bowl, you're a dead man.
Hold it, comrade. Well, are you convinced?
You're getting soft. Let's make certain.
Comrade Herb, come back in here. It's not necessary to convince you. You're a traitor and a deviationist. You got your money, but you won't live long enough to enjoy it. And you won't be able to hide from us.
Still in there. We're getting a reading.
I don't understand what this is all about.
You're excused, Comrade Herb. I have some party business to transact here.
Oh, thank you. Look, comrade, I hope I didn't interfere with any party activities.
No harm done. You did what you thought was best. The party appreciates your loyalty.
The FBI's signal, well done. They deserve the credit, Philbrick. If this is ever over, if you're ever Mr. Citizen again, they'll still be out there fighting the hidden enemy. They'll be there. And it's a comfortable feeling to know that. At a tremendous risk, an FBI counter-spy safeguarded vital nuclear secrets and upset the timetable of communist atomic research. Next week, we'll bring you another story from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, citizen, communist, counter-spy.